in today's video, we're going to be sharing with you our jjajangmyeon making experience. We had the opportunity to make a video with our teacher, Mr. B.
Hi.
He's actually behind the camera. He's a Korean also. Don't worry, you won't be seeing his face. He's very shy, but he helped us to make the video. So you can imagine when a Nigerian makes a Korean food and when we have a Korean with us there to make the food, it's going to be a totally different experience and the taste is also going to be different. So we're going to be sharing this with you today and just come along with us. Okay, so now we're going to be introducing you to our ingredients. We already had them diced already to make the whole process faster, so we didn't really need to start going through the whole thing. So we had diced onions, cabbage, then we had diced potatoes, then also spring onions which were already diced as I said, then we had diced cucumber for decorating the jjajangmyeon to make it look all sumptuous. Then we had some soy sauce for flavoring. Then we had the main ingredients, which was the black bean paste. Yes, and jjajang. Okay, yeah, jjajang. Then the spaghetti is the myeon. Yes. So thank you, Mr. B. Then we had some cooking oil. Then we also used Nigerian spaghetti because we couldn't get our hands on the udon. We had granulated sugar. We had cornstarch for thickening the sauce, and we also had beef, so to make it really nice. So now let's go straight to cooking the jjajangmyeon. So we had some cooking oil in a saucepan, and then we just allow it to just be hot for a while, and then we just add our spring onions, which we just have to continue to stir fry and just keep doing it so that it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pot. And then you just add your beef. Yeah, so you have to make that also saute for a while and just keep stirring it, so because you don't want to start eating raw. Yeah. So here we can see Mr. Bay helping us with his chef skills to lift the fry pan. And then she also tried to do it, but she couldn't. I messed up. Not really, don't worry, you tried. But Mr. Bay had all those skills, throwing it up and up. So we just allow it to just saute for a while, and then we add our onions and just keep stirring also, which, like we just said earlier, keep stirring so that it doesn't stick to the bottom of the saucepan. So just keep stirring and keep watching it for a while. Yeah, she tried to do the same. Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. She just couldn't do it, and Mr. Bay had to rescue her again for the second time. But well, with just constant practice. Yeah, I think I'll get better with constant practice. So just keep stirring and stirring and stirring. That's actually very important. And then we just added our cabbage into the mix, the beef, onions, and the spring onions also. So we're adding potato now, because I almost forgot to even add the potatoes, but we eventually did. And just keep stirring, and then later we add our soy sauce for flavoring. Why are you laughing? Don't be shy. You actually tried. You tried, but well, I feel like I just couldn't get it. No matter how much I tried, I couldn't. You did. You tried. I wouldn't even have done up to half of that. No. So we just keep waiting, and we know it could just take like a few minutes to simmer, and then we added more soy sauce to add flavoring to, because Koreans don't use Maggi like what we use here. So their main ingredient for seasoning is soy sauce, salt, little salt, then sugar sometimes, and they use either brown sugar or white sugar, but not too much. Not like when we want to cook here, we just use Maggi. But that's a good thing about Korean food. They don't use all those kind of artificial ingredients.
There's Korean Maggi.
Oh really?
Yeah, even in jjajang.
Jjajang was Maggi in jjajang. Was already in the sauce.
Yeah.
Okay, but here in Nigeria, we practically squeeze it into.
Yeah, we have something like that as well.
Oh, really? That's nice. We've learned that today. So everybody hear it now that Koreans have their own Maggi that they use. So we also had to squeeze out some of the black bean paste into, just need like 1 cup of it, just 1 cup to add to our already steaming vegetables. And then we're adding that now, and it's actually thick. It's a thick sauce, so it covers it. Yes, so you don't really need too much. You don't need too much. Then we just added like a little more oil because the one that we used before was already drying up, so we wouldn't want the vegetables to stick to the bottom of the pan. So we added some more vegetable oil and then just keep stirring until everything got mixes up, and let's keep watching. Our sauce is getting ready. We just added like a cup of water. 2 cups actually. 2 cups of water. She was the chef that day. I was just behind the camera. So we added 2 cups of water into our jjajang sauce that we're going to use for the jjajangmyeon. And then we'll leave it to steam. So you cover it actually and let it cook together. So just cover it there and just wait about 15-20 minutes. Yeah, so that it can really cook well and then it will incorporate. So then we just need our corn starch, 2 tablespoons of corn flour, then about 5 tablespoons of water. So because we need it as a thickener for the sauce. Because if you see Korean jjajangmyeon sauce, it's usually thick, and you pouring water inside obviously has made it watery. So you need like a thickener to bring it all together, and so that's the reason for the corn starch that we put into the sauce. And to even think that I never knew that corn starch could serve as a thickener. That was my first time of actually witnessing it. I never knew either. I never knew, and the way it actually thickened immediately was really amazing and surprising to me. You can see Mr. Bay helping us to even stir it. If not, it would have just thickened up faster than we expected. So he told us to just keep stirring continuously so that it doesn't leave one part. It doesn't coagulate in a different way altogether. Eventually we even added some more water because it was too thick. So he told us to add more water so that it's not all looking all clogged up and all. You can also see our water for spaghetti boiling by the side. As at this time my mouth was already watering. I was like already imagining myself eating this. So I think here the mistake that we made was not breaking the spaghetti into bits, which was going to make it all sticky. So we put it together at first, but later Mr. Bay rescued us again and told us to break it into like smaller bits so that it could it won't be sticky. You know, spaghetti is very starchy. So I would recommend, if you want to do yours, the best spaghetti that we can recommend for you is this Dangote spaghetti. Yes. Because it's more, it's starchy. Less starchy actually. Less starchy, and it comes out single, not all joined together. Sticky. So she was there mixing trying to put it in after Mr. B had corrected her that, oh, why did you do that? You need to break it. So we can say that we added some water to the black bean paste, and then it's a bit like, it's not as thick as it was when we removed it away from the fire. So thank God for Mr. Bay again, as we said, like he really was lifesaver. Lifesaver. If not, I think we would have messed up the old jjajangmyeon. We would have, because that was our first time trying it. our spaghetti is almost ready. But as at this point, it was still a bit hard.
Yeah.
So you just have to wait for it to just get soft a bit. Patience. They wanted to add a little bit of soy sauce because we didn't have salt. And then the whole thing just practically poured out inside the pot. But well, it was still nice.
Yeah.
It was still very nice and tasty. Made it even more nicer. That's Mr. Bay trying to help us wash our spaghetti, pouring it into a sieve and rinsing out the starch from it. I think Koreans don't really like starchy food, right? No, I don't think so. Mr. Bay, do Koreans like starchy food?
Sorry?
Starchy food.
Starch food, what?
When food
like
is
when there's so much starch inside the food.
Sometimes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but not in this case.
Okay. Did you hear that? See our spaghetti, in this case our ramen, jjajangmyeon, or spaghetti, ready to be consumed and made into our jjajangmyeon. So here we're putting it into a plate and then we'll just dish the sauce right by the side of it. See how it's looking like. I just love the color. Yeah, I love it. It's so dark. And when you mix it together, we have our vegetables, the potatoes, the cabbage, beef, spring onions, and beef. Oh, everything. It was nice. Wow. And then we had our cucumber for decorating our jjajangmyeon. You don't really need too much, just little. Oh, nice. See how excited she was. So you need to use your chopsticks to mix up the jjajangmyeon from in out. Yes, so you just spread it out and then just mix it so that the sauce can be well incorporated into the spaghetti. Wow. I really need to improve my chopsticks. Well, you need to. I'm terrible at using chopsticks. I don't know when I'll get better. It was at this point I realized that okay, people behind the cameras actually. I couldn't taste that, but she did. I was just there looking and imagining how the taste was going to be. But it's really, really delicious. You guys really need to try this at home. And to think that Mr. Bay actually said it tasted better than the one he has eaten in Korea. Isn't that wonderful? As in, we were so excited that day, really. I haven't heard that comment from a Korean himself. It was wonderful. Now I'm hungry. No, you shouldn't be saying this. So we had our friends try out our jjajangmyeon and let's watch and see their feedbacks on what it actually looked like.
I've never tried jjajangmyeon before, so I don't know how this would taste. But okay, let's see how it goes.
I'm watching the excitement. That was actually Nancy's first time tasting the Korean food and
oh my god! Let's see my Nigerian.
she was impressed at
That's
it.
about I'm used to spice, so let's see if this works. Fingers crossed. Okay.
It's so good, right? Oh my god, I love this. What do you think? I think it tastes like Nigerian jollof, literally. Yeah, spaghetti
Pasta.
jollof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really not different
good.
though.
It's not different.
Okay, you guys should wait.
Okay.
There's a guy in between. Ooh, this is really nice. I know, right? I cannot believe I'm eating like this. Like,
Wait, do we get more?
We got more. Yeah.
I love this. Really.
Yeah,
This is awesome.
there's plenty to go around.
This
So
is
if
Thank you.
awesome, man.
Round 2, please.
Alright, I will need round 2, please.
Round 2, please.
Yeah, you guys, when I sit down there, they ask me, I'm so I don't finish.
I don't finish now. Round 2, please.
But really, man, this is awesome. Really, this is
Quick
really
question.
awesome, man. I love it.
Quick question. Did you guys get this from a Nigerian store?
no, we made this ourselves.
What's this? What's this in it?
That is potatoes, Irish potatoes.
Oh, she's like, oh, okay. Alright. Oh, this is
While
so
they're
nice.
asking for the ingredient, can I please have a second round?
Sure.
Thank you very much.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Fellow Nigerians.
This is acceptable to our taste buds.
Yes,
I
really,
swear,
man.
it's really
Approved. Oh my
But this is really awesome.
Round two. Let's go for round 2. The only difference is I cannot see the pepper and tomato, but this is how tasty it is. Oh.
There's no pepper and tomato in this.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Just potatoes, onions, cabbage.
So for a country like us that we're into pepper and tomato, it's actually interesting that we are eating this and we're not feeling like it's a bit off.
Why didn't you put
This is
Maggi and
really
salt?
tasty.
It's really hard for our taste buds to accept things that don't have like food without Maggi and salt.
Very true.
But the price is
But this is
There is no salt.
Can we please have like a tutorial for this?
Sure.
Oh my god.
But if you're
And
someone
it's
that
so
really likes it
juicy.
spicy, you could also sprinkle some spicy pepper.
Wow.
Well, that would be you.
Okay.
That would,
Okay.
okay. But
To
that
be
would you.
honest, this is so
This is so
juicy.
nice.
This is very acceptable, you know.
Juicy.
Is it
Very healthy.
acceptable?
This is very healthy. The absence of salt and other things.
Yeah.
You know? That makes it
But
very healthy.
the other day I wasn't eating like this. See, I finished my second bowl. What?
Is there a third bowl? I thought I should just ask just in case. Just in case so it doesn't pass
This
his
is
name.
really good.
It's really good.
Oh.
I love it. One.
Most Koreans always have this with radish, but we don't have radish in Nigeria.
So, I'm not saying this because of camera, but this is like the meal that my taste buds accepted like at once, like,
Oh, thank
and it's
you.
because you guys made it nice.
Oh.
If you guys did it, blah, blah, blah.
Thank
I
you
mean,
very
this feels really healthy.
Yeah, it's actually very healthy.
Yeah.
So thank you for not spoiling my first experience.
And thank you too for enjoying it.
So in the absence of radish, what else can we use?
Oh, there's beef in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's actually big.
Are you serious?
Are you just noticing?
Yeah, I mean eating the potato since.
Yes,
really
please
nice
video
though.
it. I'm
I
proud.
swear.
I'm proudly consumer. That's consumed one plate.
This is really nice. I cannot believe I'm about to dump my class for this.
As a Nigerian, when we like the food, we used to scoop
You're not scooping it like the proper Nigeria. It's like this, auntie.
Really nice.
like this actually.
Do it properly.
I'm waiting for my second round. I'm done. What you doing? Oh.
Is that a part 3?
So guys, we hope that you were able to learn while also watching our experiences making the jjajangmyeon, and to even think that people tasted it for the first time and really loved it. I'm sure that if you try it too, you're really going to love it. So if you actually learned something from this video, please give us a thumbs up, like the video, and please subscribe, and also subscribe to KCCN's YouTube channel. They also have an Instagram page at KCC_NGR, so you can see various Korean related content. Thanks guys, bye.